Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Hello, welcome everyone. How's it going, guys? Welcome ER Bird. How's it going? 64k, then 56k, then blast off. Oh. Why do you think that? What's your reasoning, man? Okay, let's start. Let me switch to my trading view chart. Okay, we're live here as well. Let me grab a link for people in Discord as well. Alright. So Yarberg says the falling wedge. Okay. This is the third dip, yeah. Seasonality, typically see the low for the month by 10th or 12th. Pieces are in place. You're not wrong about the seasonality, but I mean, technically speaking, each DP is like this one's for the first. So the first 10 days probably this DP is happened in 5th of July. This one was in 5th of August. This one 6th of September. Let me switch to my trading view. Okay, so look, this low here, 6th of September. This one 5th of August, 5th of July, 1st of May. I mean, if you consider, but I mean, in terms of what, yeah, about October. A lot of people call it October, and whenever everyone on Twitter is talking about stuff like this, I get worried, to be honest, right? And the best example of where crypto Twitter or people on CT can be hugely wrong is actually this move. If you were around, right? This move, this one was a huge bait by the crypto Twitter. All right, I like almost 100% of the people that I knew back in the day in 2021 was talking about 100k when we were here, right? And then we barely went above the previous all-time high that's made in April. Like, we tried a couple of times, but then it was just red since then, right? So yeah, don't really believe in October and stuff like that, but I know that historically speaking, it's a good month for risk assets. But like, if we have a look at the indices, I want to start today's stream with the indices, right? Because I think they're very important here, especially like since we have Dixie looking like this, right? So we've been expecting this move for a long time, right? When we formed this deviation, range low is cleared out. We made a low below this low, which is perfect, right? And I'm entirely technical, but when I see Dixie pumping 3% in less than 2 weeks, I mean, what is it? Is it 1 week? 10 days. Okay, it's 3% in 10 days. That's a huge move. I mean, look at this. This move is 5%, but happened in 2 months, right? And I see Dixie is up 3% in 10 days. And I see S&P testing its new all-time high, and it literally made a new all-time high yesterday, right? And then I see NQ holding up this important zone. I think the markets are reacting pretty well, considering that this move right here is very sharp, right? So that's why I still think that BTC can confirm. So since the all-time high is made, if we pull the volume profile, right, this tool is it's my favorite. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite tool in terms of technical, because it gives you 3 very important levels, right? So when I see BTC like confirm this deviation here, right? Found acceptance inside, already made a high higher than this high, so this is a break of a structure for me, right? And it's kind of retesting the value area low. I mean, it does offer a very good setup for a move to the upside, if I'm honest with you here. Okay, especially when we spend a lot of time grabbing all the liquidity below these lows, right? Let's have a look at the volume. Yeah, I mean, we need a little bit more volume to come in, but like it's the BitMEX chart. We need to have a look at Binance. Now you see at this deviation, like a good amount of volume is picked up, right? So this is actually very nice to see huge amount of volumes at the lows. You see at this low, you see a very big volume spike, right? And it was the low. Here at this low, very big volume spike, and it was the low. Here as well, volume spike. It was the exact low, right? So in this whole range, whenever the volume picks up, we're probably going to get something, right? This rejection of the point of control of the range is something. I mean, it's pretty textbook in my eyes, honestly, guys. I don't think that's craziest stuff is happening here. I think it's purely technical, honestly. So people who, so you see when we found acceptance inside, right? It's going to get a little bit advanced here, but when you're using the volume profile, okay, and you see moves like this without a retest, all right, when you get a retest, a lot of people are going to open positions like they did here, okay? And usually the first place that those people are going to take some profit is going to be the point of control, because it's the most liquid level in this whole range, right? And that's why you see this harsh rejection off of the point of control, right? But the problem this time was it got a little bit of follow through, right? And it's currently closing below. I think today's candle is actually pretty important, because if it does not confirm here, right, I think it's going to be we're going to be, I have to close some of my positions and sit on my hands until I get another confirmation of this deviation, and then another acceptance inside, and then hopefully a move to the range high. So Yarberg says there is the argument for 88, 89k intermediate. I mean, there are a lot of arguments, man. You should trade what's in front of you. I just trade the chart. I would not try to long here targeting 100k or anything. Okay, when I see this range, I read this range. I mean, I don't really care what the ticker here is. It's just an asset that I can trade and make money off of, right? And when I have this setup in any asset, it doesn't matter if it's BTC or anything else, right? This setup has worked for me, right? So I still think there's a good chance for BTC to go and clear out the range high, because you see this range. If let me switch to a cleaner chart, okay, and invert the chart. So I invert the chart, right? So these are the highs basically. So you see this is the all-time high. No really liquidity grab event. This low after the all-time high as well, same thing, right? This one right here, again same thing, right? And this one, same thing. So just by adding those line on your chart, you can understand that there is a massive amount of liquidity here. And if you the chart back, you can see that these are just the liquidity levels that market is going to target and basically at some point in the future, right? I don't like to see ranges that form like that. This is I know this is a downtrend, okay? We talked about it in the previous stream, right? So high, lower high, low, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, okay? But here the story is kind of changing, right? So we have the first higher low and the first higher high. So if the trend that has been bearish for the past 170 days is working on a reversal here, okay, me as a trader, I kind of want to take the opportunity and jump into a trade, especially when I know for a fact that there's massive amount of liquidity resting above at the range high, okay? So that's why, I mean, in terms of the probabilities, I think there's a good chance for BTC to just go up and clear this out. Now, trading this is another story, right? We're just analyzing the market right now, okay? We know that the trend was bearish, but it's kind of working on a bullish one, right? So this is the first. So if the trend just starts picking up from here and go higher, okay, everything is perfect and makes sense, right? So you have another higher low and the trend is confirmed to bullish and everything. All you should do as a trader is to find those events a little bit like sooner, right? And that's what I am trying to do right here, okay? I know there's also a chance for BTC to just go down here and form another lower than this one, right? But the thing is, since we have this higher high and this higher low, the probability is going to be to the upside if BTC is going to reverse here, right? But if not, and I'm wrong, I have a risk management system, and I'm not really going to lose a lot that I cannot afford, right? And that's the most important thing. TA stuff is just there to give you some edge, but in the end, the risk management is going to make you the money, the real money, right? The Golden God, how's it going, bro? The Dixie is blowing. Yeah, it is, man. What is this? So it, after this deviation, I mean, look at this. It's 3 months of price action and it's down only 5%. Okay, in the past 10 days it's up 3%. I mean, without a single red candle, and that's exactly what we expected, right? But yeah, but I also said, I don't know if you were around the Golden God or no, but the fact that you see Dixie is going up like this, and the indices, the NQ is holding up nicely. The S&P made a new all-time high yesterday, right? This is a very good looking chart, considering Dixie is flying right now. NP from Twitter. How's it going first? How it's called as an indicator which shows 3 most important levels for you. Okay, so this is the volume profile. It is called the fixed range volume profile. Okay, we can find it in the tools here. Fixed range volume profile. Okay, and then you provide 3 points, for example, from the all-time high to here. Okay, you're going to get a profile shape. Okay, and these are the volumes. Okay, let me decrease this to like 100. Okay, these are the volume bars, but are sitting at the charts horizontally. Okay, and if you zoom in, you can actually see the volume numbers as well. Okay, the orange one are the buys, and the black one are the sells, right? So with that being said, what this tool is telling you here is that, okay, so first of all, this is a very balanced profile. Okay, so the most amount of the trading activity has been in the middle of the range. Okay, and this darker range right here is called this one, I mean, right, it's called the value area, where the buyers and sellers have agreed that the price of Bitcoin should bounce between these two levels. Okay, in the other words, this means the value area means that when you are above, the price is at premium, and when you're below this level, the price is at discount. Okay, so let's say you want to buy an iPhone and it's $1,000 right now. Okay, if someone's selling it for 900, it means that it's at discount, so you're going to get the opportunity and you're going to buy it, right? That's exactly what this tool can tell you. Okay, so and as you can see, that each time that it went below, we got a move to the upside, right? And we call these moves outside the value area deviations, right? So this was a deviation, and the price was consolidating at discount region, right? So when you find acceptance inside, there's a good chance for the price to go and hit the other extreme of the range. That's exactly what happened in this case, or this one here. Kinda this one, the move failed, right? But yeah, this is my favorite tool, 100%. I like to increase the row size because I think the profile looks better. And I mean, aside from that, it gives you a very nice edge, and it also gives you 3 levels that you know for a fact that the price is going to respect, because these levels are just they're based on volume and not based on the price action. Welcome, Zach. How's it going? Good evening. So yeah, you see the rejection off of the point of control was very nice here, right? And I explained that the deviation was confirmed, price found acceptance inside, retested the value area to the dot, right? And then moved up, retested the point of control, and then got rejected. It's trying to do it again, but let's see if this time it's going to confirm that or not. Okay, so whenever you have a range like this, probably adding the profile is the best thing that you can do in terms of the technicals on this chart. All right, and if you're interested to understand like the advanced stuff about the volume profile, I also use TPO. Okay, so this is the TPO. This is the profile that's generated based on the time. This is the weekly one, this is the daily one. I use them every day to find the levels of interest. Okay, and these are the naked points of control. I'm not going to talk about the details and bore everyone here, but if you're interested, I have a course about the profiles for our Discord members. It's less than an hour, so we can probably finish it in one day, right? I try to keep everything as simple as possible. You can check out the links in the description and get access to that. Okay. All right, so what else are we going to talk about? Let's talk about the totals, and then we switch to the chart request section of the stream, guys. Feel free to drop any ticker that you want in the chat. I will definitely have a look and give you a setup if I see one. Okay. Okay, so the total market cap, yeah, it's trying its best to confirm the deviation, find acceptance inside. If this happens and this level flips, I think we can go visit the higher range at the 2.5 trillion. But right now nothing is confirmed really. It failed once off of the point of control, right? You see the importance of the point of control is clear here as well, right? Okay, so let's actually have a look at some altcoins, guys. I'm gonna start with my watch list, but if you have any requests, you can drop it in the chat. So we have VIF or VIF, okay, which we have a very nice position from here. It went up about 80%. We took some profit with the members in Discord, but I mean, it's kind of rejecting a little bit, but nothing has really changed. I'm going to keep this open for now. Nothing crazy happened yet. No break of a structure or anything. Then we have INJ. Yeah, working on another deviation in the profile. If BTC is going to pick up, I think these altcoins are going to do it as well. Doge also has rejected off of the point of control, right? BNB is one of the BNB is one of those that I wished I took this position. I couldn't I wasn't at my desk when this happened, unfortunately, and I missed it. I should have I should have set an alert on this, but this move was pretty nice. Right now it's kind of failing. I'm wondering if this is the golden pocket or not. Yeah, it actually is. It's the 0.618 to the dot, right? So this high is taken out. Let me the 12. Yeah, so I think this level is the most important one for now. I think if BNB drops below, I would expect a new low to form at least below this low, right? So if it comes below, I'm looking for something like this. But if not, but for now, I mean, it's not awful. Let's add a profile for this lower side of the range. Yeah, you see this again, like you see the deviation price goes to the premium. Okay, finds acceptance inside, kind of retest it. We're aiming for lower. Okay. ER Berg is asking for ADA. It's actually been a long time since I checked this chart out. Let's go on higher time frame. I mean, I mean, local time frame, nothing is happening really. On lower time frames, I don't think anything is happening. It's just going lower and lower, right? So it's just to the downside, and nothing is happening, honestly. You can argue that we have a little bit, I mean, something like a break of a structure here, but I don't really consider this a break of a structure. The price couldn't really find acceptance above, so it's to the downside for now. On the higher time frames, on the other hand, yeah, IDAs, I mean, it's still looking much better than some of the majors back in 2021. For example, Atom. Look at this chart, man. It's actually making all-time lows since 2020. I don't know, what is this? 91%? Or was it Algo? Yeah, Algo. Look at Algo. Algo is dead. 96%. So yeah, I think ADA consider. I mean, when you compare it to these, to the others, like another example is DOT actually, right? But I mean, for now, I understand that it's kind of working. I like. I think I explained this before in one of the previous streams, but I do like this. I do like this accumulation range, because it's to the downside. Each time a low is formed, it went below, grabbed the liquidity, okay, and once it was ready, it flied like, and this is a 200% move roughly, right? But it's still it's still about the origin of the move, right? And I explained this 1,000 times before on this stream. So it happens in all these coins, guys, right? After the stream, you can go check out all these coins, okay? And at some point, you're going to find similar examples of what I want to explain here, okay? So yeah, happening on DOT as well, okay? So if you have a look, okay, at the moves that are huge, like this one, right? Usually the range that is the origin of this move is a very important range, okay? And price usually flies from that range, which is the origin, and then it slowly retraces back to that range. on a chart, on this chart on ADA, that range is here. Okay, and you can see the price. I mean, I know some people call it order block, but in this case, this is of course a valid order block, but it is actually the origin of the range, and it's a little bit more important because this also can be an order block, or this can be an order block, but this one is the origin of this huge move. I mean, what is it? It's just 1,000% move. Okay, and as I said, go check out all these altcoins. Okay, whenever you see a move like this, they just slowly bleed to retest the origin of the move. Okay, and that's because essentially this is the range that caused this move. Okay, and once the fuel of the move has ended, okay, price just goes lower and lower until it finds until it goes to these levels that like a lot of people are willing to buy, and they do it again, so the price finds some kind of a support. Okay, so this is just a general pattern here, but on ADA it's happening locally as well, right? So you can decrease the time frame, right? Go on the daily and look at this move. Okay, or weekly, yeah. This is the move to the upside, and this is the origin of the move, right? So this whole range, I do like to mark the whole range, not the last candle or anything, right? And you can see market pumps from the origin, and then it slowly bleeds back to the level that a lot of people were willing to buy. All right, but in order, if you want to find, of course ADA is at support, but like trading is different. I always say it, right? This is just analysis, but for trading you're going to need some kind of a trigger. And for me, when I'm talking about altcoins on higher time frames, the trigger is usually a market structure shift, which we're not getting here. Okay, so if ADA now makes a low, okay, and then comes above, clears this high, this retest right here is going to be a buy opportunity for me, and then I can target these local highs. All right, so this is essentially the pattern that I'm looking for. But you see, it's essentially a top down analysis. You need to find yourself at a good spot on higher time frames. Okay, you cannot just start trading one pattern, right? At least if you ask me, it's not going to work. Zach asks about what? Akala. It's the first time. Oh, it's actually on Bybit. Oh man. No. It's making new all-time lows. Holy shit, man. What is this? It actually went below the origin. It's so weak in my opinion. You see it again, right? So let's talk about here. Price goes up. This is the origin of the move, but you still get another 300% move at the origin retest, right? But then like no, right now it seems like that no one's caring about this. It's actually went below the origin and making new all-time lows now. Yeah, to the zero. I don't know. Oh man. I mean, look at this price action. The volume is dead on this one. But you see, once again, I mean, the technical stuff works, right? So you see this huge move to the upside. This is the origin of the move. Sorry. Okay. And you see, you still get 100% move at the origin retest. It's crazy, man. I mean, if you're into altcoins, just use this one thing, and you're going to make a lot of money. What else, guys? What else? Shield me some coins. Not something like this one. Let me grab some water. I'll be back. Goku XPT is asking for a Tau chart. Ah, okay. At least it's doing something nice. I'm wondering if yeah, okay. Look, once again. Huge move to the upside. The origin. Find support at it, right? Conchalo Crypto. Did I pronounce that right? Welcome. I'm not Adrian though. I'm not Adrian. Nice. So about this chart. So I mean, it is kind of a range, right? And if you draw the get volume profile, so most amount of the volume has been traded at the lows. Okay, and this means that this is a very nice accumulation range. Okay, and that's why you like you get a move like this 200% in 1 month. Right now, I mean, this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm wondering. Oh yeah, look at that. So the accumulation range is nice. This is the value area high of this all-time high range. That's why it's finding a lot of resistance here. Okay, so locally, I think there's no real failure yet on this chart. I mean, if you're aggressive, I think you can mark this level, consider this a retest. Okay, consider this a retest, and call for lower prices here. Okay, this could have been a nice short opportunity. Targeting this low would give you 2.5 R. But I think this is so aggressive. I think if this closes below this low, okay, so at I mean this low, you can then consider this a failure and a break of structure, and then if this happens, this is what I'm going to expect, or maybe from a little bit higher, something like this. So god damn it, trading view. So something like this, then retest, then lower. Okay, but as long as it's above, I think the structure is bullish. So this is a nice looking chart, and you get this on lower time frames. I think on the weekly it's fine, other than this ugly engulfing candle that I think it's happening on all these coins, right? Yeah, this engulfing candle is not great. So what I would do about this, if you have a position at this low, you're getting some sign of some sign of weakness. I would take some profit here. Okay, you have this potential failure as well, along with this bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so someone's asking for arrow. Man, these coins names are getting so hard. It's on KuCoin, right? Nah, that's all we get. We don't have a lot of history or data to work with, but so this is pretty much bearish trend, right? Classic in crypto market. So the bearish trend to the downside, okay. Once the low is formed and the high, so it works on a higher low and higher high, and that's exactly what's going on here. So it's working on a reversal. What I do like in a chart like this is for the price to kind of give me a little bit of retrace. Okay, so then I have the low, I have the higher low, I have the high, I have the higher low, and I have the higher high. So I have everything ready for a bullish move to the upside. Just based on the this is just based on the market structure, right? So I think this retrace to here, it's to the golden pocket is going to be a nice position, right? You can just grab some. Your stop loss, I mean, should put it. You can put it here. It gives you 7 arts, right? Right? Doesn't look bad. But this is just based on the structure, market structure. If we add the profile for it, since this range is clear, yeah, I mean, okay, let's do it from the low. Yeah, the levels are the same basically. Yeah, so this is a little bit tricky because it can find some support at the value area high, or it can come lower to the golden pocket, or find some support at the POC. So one thing that I know for a fact on this chart is that I'm not going to long it here because you get no invalidation, okay, and this is not a very good trade. If you long it here, you are going to need some kind of a retest, okay, but I cannot tell you where exactly this retrace might happen and end, right? So it can come to the value area high, which is considered super bullish if it finds support here. It can go and retest this the golden pocket, or it can go to the POC. Okay, so you should monitor the price action on this one if you want to find a position on RO. But I would say that this is a very strong looking chart for now. Okay, Tau, we had to look at Tau. Oh sweet, it's a nice one. Yep. So yeah, again, the origin, right? Did it make a high? Oh, look at that. it's actually failed to create a new high. So usually these moves like this are just there because they want to build up liquidity above the high. Okay, so this chart is still looking bullish because it hasn't really failed yet. If you are aggressive, you can say that it has, okay, that it failed this, but I would not say that because it failed to create a high, an all-time high. And I think this range is just there to create liquidity above here. Okay, so a lot of people are going to short. They say, okay, that they short at the top, and then what you're going to get is another high, and then the real move to the downside starts. But yeah, I think as long as it holds above this high, this low, this chart is looking fine. And what I would expect is for probably a retest of this level and a new all-time high. Helium. Oh, HNT, okay. Don't I have an HNT chart already? Bybit probably. No. Finding resistance at this range here. Checks here, resistance here. It's probably going to, there's a support here. Yeah, same story. It says resistance right now, so trading it doesn't, I mean longing it right here doesn't really make any sense. But since, look, so there's this high, this higher low is actually giving this a good chance to just form another higher low, okay, and continue its move to the upside. Okay, so if that happens, I think longing the golden pocket here, okay, which is also in confluence with this order block right here, is not a very bad idea. I know it's a little bit wide, the range is a little bit wide, but it is what it is, I think. So yeah, something like this would make sense. On HNT. HNT is using crypto for best history. What do you mean? You mean finding support and resistance in history, or what? Because I don't know why isn't it listed on Binance? Because it's so weird for me. I think HNT has been there for a while, right? Why isn't it on Binance? BHBH HPO. Hi, loving your stream, but at work right now. Can we connect on Discord so I can catch your stream? Yeah, man. If you yeah, join our Discord, join our free Discord. You're going to slash Discord. So I'm gonna send you a link in the chat. Okay. So this is the link to our Discord. Go check it out. Oh, it only sends them. You're on Kick, right? Okay, so if you're watching on Kick, thebearbness.com/Discord is going to give you access to our free content, like this stream, of course, right? So thebearbrins.com/discord. If you go to thebearbrins.com on our website, there's a button that you can click and it redirects you to Discord. Join us there, and then you're going to get notified. There's actually a schedule there for all these streams. This is not the only stream that we do daily. We have a lot of public ones. Okay. HNTUSD crypto. Yeah, but I was wondering if this is listed on Binance, which is not. It seems like it's on Bybit, KuCoin, Poloniex, Gate.io, and all these other ones, but not Binance. It's strange. Okay, guys, so what else do we have? Let me know if you have any other requests. Berg is asking for WMT. It's only on one exchange, which is Gate.io, right? Oh, HNT was delisted from Binance. Interesting. In 2022. Okay. Didn't know that. So this chart, WMT, welcome Living Sacrifice to this stream. Okay, so this is a tricky one because I think everything on this chart is based on this high that it put in at the day that it got listed on Gate.io. You see that how respected this level is, right? Here, 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 and here. Okay, so there's for sure there is some kind of a market maker activity here. Okay, but for me, I think this level right here is going to be a very strong resistance. I'm not sure if this coin is liquid enough for to get an accurate volume profile, but as you can see, after forming the deviation again, right? I mean, it's not the perfect one, but I mean, it is what it is, right? And retest it, it goes tested and tests the other extreme of the range, and that's why it's getting some kind of a rejection today. Yesterday, because it tested the value area high of the volume profile. Oh, BTC has lost the 60k level actually. Interesting. Guku XPT is asking for Aptos APT. I knew this one. Wow. Yeah, I think everything is clear, right, isn't it? Nice move. Look, this is again the origin move, right? Origin of this high is this range. The market comes and retests it again and tries again, right? That's going to happen on every single crypto chart that you're going to find in my watch list, or on yours. It doesn't really matter. It just happens. But yeah, I think a retest of this level is going to give you a very nice position. I mean, if happens, of course, right? Because the move, like, it's up 65%, but I still think a retest of this, of this accumulation range is going to be a very nice one. And I think it's the POC, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of not exactly though. I mean, this chart is from way back. Someone was asking on a stream. I don't really, um, I don't really trade APT. But yeah, someone asked about it in the previous streams, and this is what I gave them. I think it's a still valid. Berg says the W. Oh, it has more trading history or liquidity on Cardano dexes. And W. Oh, did Go Cross Chain recently expand into Base and BNB? Nice. Yeah, but on TradingView, I could only find a chart. On Gate.io, right? It's not listed on the sexes, right? Wait. This chart is generated by TradingView, as far as I understand. Is it the right one? If you can check it, check the Cardano dexes. I think it is, right? If yes, this whole move is retraced. Holy shit! Look at that. So someone pumped it 16% yesterday, and it's just got retraced today. No, not yesterday. On Wednesday. Wait. So why don't we have data for about 13 days? So look what I found. So this candle is on 10th of October, which is today, right? But the previous one is on Friday, 27th of September. So there's actually something going on. I don't know. Alright, guys, I think I want to call it a night. If you have any last requests, drop them in the chat. Let's actually have a look at a couple of other altcoins and then close the stream. This chart's dead. ENA was one of the nice one now. Let's have a look at BTC on lower time frames actually. Oh man, we have the naked point of control at 56,700. And then one at 55. Next one is at 54,300. So we have nothing basically below this level. At 54 we have a weekly one as well, which is very significant, right? You see this one at the high was the literal top of the market, right? We went down 10% since we hit that level. So this level is going to be also very significant in my opinion. What about the liquidation levels? So we have one at 58. Okay, so this is a nice liquidity pool, right? I think this is where BTC should find some support, but I'm not sure if it's going to reverse from here or not. Yeah. Okay. Where's the golden pocket for this move? Okay, so the golden pocket is sitting at 57,800 to 57,300. Okay, basically below this low. Yep. So I think there's a good chance for the price to just come and visit this level, grab this liquidity zone as well. Also, we have a couple of naked points of control at the low. Here I told you in the previous streams that this, I mean, if you remove everything, the golden pocket for the Fibonacci retracement is sitting at this level, also in confluence with this order. Oh my god, sorry, this order block here. Yeah, so if it is going to find some support, I think it's going to be at this level. If not, I do really think that we're going to make a low lower than this low at least. Yep. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen from here. I am going to close the stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and see you around the Discord. Bye bye.